Hey everyone, this is Omiko Campo here, and we're going to go through one of these projects, in particular the Light Theremin project in this Arduino Projects book. I'm going to show you how easy it is just to make one project out of this book. So looking at page 70 of the book, we can see the Light Theremin project. And over here you can see the summary of the project. Basically, it tells you what the project does and everything, and it even tells you how long it will take to do the project. Now, obviously, I'm going to speed this up. And then it gives you a little bit of theory of how the current going through the photoresistor is modulated. And then a schematic and actually a 3D representation of the circuit. 3D picture. Then after that, the code to modulate the electricity. So it even tells you step by step and little annotations here and there about the code itself and how to use it. And there you go. That's pretty much it. Let's build this thing. So here's the finished project, the circuit anyway, and I'm not going to go through this in detail, but I'm just going to go through just a brief overview of how I set it up. So basically, following the instructions in the book and just looking at the schematic really carefully, I just hooked up different parts of the breadboard to the Arduino, namely the pinouts to the breadboard slots. And I picked out the different components in the kit, the Arduino kit. This is a photoresistor, a resistor, 1K, and over here is the piezometer, which this is the one that will create the sound from the electricity coming from the photoresistor. And because you're moving your hand over the photoresistor, it changes how much current is going into the piezometer, and that's the one that creates that weird techno sound. Alright, so the next part is just to code this thing.
So what you see in front of you is the Arduino sketchpad, and pretty much this is the IDE where you put all your uh, Arduino coding. So whatever Arduino project you have, the code, you put it in here. And all the programs that you write here are called sketches, but really they're just simplified C++ programs. Remember, this is for kids, so it has to be good for kids. Now, in this case, what we have here are two functions, setup and loop. This is very typical of an Arduino project. In the first part, setup deals with making the board ready to go, as in this case, calibration for the photoresistor to accept the kind of ambient light that it has around it. So you're going to see me actually put my hands over the photoresistor in the next part of this video. Then finally, you have the loop function, which deals with actually assigning the tones to the various different currents that run through the photoresistor and the piezo. And that's it. That's pretty much writing in Arduino. Let's demo.
Okay, now that you have written the code in the sketchbook, what you want to do now is upload it into the Arduino. So what you want to do now is just plug it in and upload it. Okay. So as I move my hand across this photoresistor, you'll notice that the tone changes. Depending on how much light gets on the photoresistor, you can get really funky sounds. So, very similar to a theremin, except this time you're modulating it with current and not EM waves. Alright, that's my presentation. Bye guys.